Back now on Triad Today. I'm very excited about meeting this guest because we have a lot in common, and let's go to her right now. Lori Bates, our director. Let's meet the lovely Kim Rucker. She is director of athletics at my alma mater, UNCG, where I graduated in 1890, and she is now, you've been there 8 years, right?
I have been. It's hard to believe.
Good
Time
to see
flies
you.
when you're having fun.
And you sort of came here by way of Florida State and then UVA, and both of us did a lot of work up there. And well, you've done a lot of things to be so young and so accomplished, and we're so glad to have you in this area taking care of things at UNCG.
Well, thanks so much. It is. I feel like I grew up in this area. I'm a native Virginian. And did spend some time in Florida, but love being in North Carolina, the heart of basketball country. Let
me just say something we'll talk about the big picture athletics in a second, but since the Olympics are just not so far removed from where we are, UNCG produced a silver medalist at Rio. Talk about that for just a couple seconds and what it meant to your program.
Well, Paul Chalimo, who got his degree in public health, came from Kenya. I remember him saying that one of his dreams was to go to the Olympics. And student athletes say things all the time about their dreams. And then for that to happen and for him to compete as an American, also representing not only UNCG, but the city of Greensboro, it was fantastic. It really was. And we're going to be fortunate that he's going to be coming back so that we'll have an opportunity to celebrate with him in November.
Yeah. Now, let's go back. We were talking about things that we had in common and a lot of things going on with the UVA. Let's go to UVA sort of indirectly, because your men's basketball team, I think, is opening up at home against UVA. Aren't they ranked number 5? And
5 or 6, depending on the polls that you look at.
Right there at the Greensboro Coliseum. What's that going to mean to the program to have the number 5 team coming into you?
Well, I think our partnership with the Greensboro Coliseum is unique, and it's been beneficial for both. To play in such a historic building, from a recruiting standpoint, it's terrific. It also allows us the opportunity to bring in teams like Virginia. We've been fortunate to do that, and then certainly to bring in the caliber of team that Virginia has had to open the season. It will be special.
And that didn't just happen overnight. I mean, this is stuff you had to work on behind the scenes for years, right? To get this to work, to get them to come in?
We've been fortunate to have an ACC team on our schedule, anywhere from 1 to 5, depending on the year. Every year, and so it does take a lot of conversation trying to make those dates work, and
right.
For us to do that, it should be a fun night.
The women's basketball team will start the season, as I understand it, with a new head coach. Tell me about her and what that's going to mean for you.
She's terrific. Actually, Trina Patterson is a Virginia grad and spent time as a head coach at William & Mary.
Well, who's she going to root for at the men's game then?
She absolutely is going to root for UNCG.
Oh, that's good. Go
She's
ahead.
a Spartan through and through. And having been a head coach, she has come in and put together a great staff. She has an interesting team. We have 6 seniors and 6 freshmen. But she's excited to get started, and so both basketball teams are ready. They start practice this weekend.
You started something called and I said you've been there at 8 seasons, you started something called the Spartan Way. And it's kind of more than just a slogan, right?
It is, and I think it was probably there before I got there. It's probably been a part of UNCG athletics for a long time. We just put a name to it and put it on paper, but it really is about discovering and developing champions.
Yeah.
And it's the way that we do things in all that we do, whether that be academically, athletically, or in creating well-rounded students who go out and become great citizens of the world, like yourself.
Well, I try to be a great citizen, but as I told you before we went on camera, I was on the men's intramural basketball team 100 years ago and did my part, which was, I didn't have a part. They didn't let me play. But anyway, I'm here with you, and so now I've arrived. And I appreciate all you're doing for the college and university. It's just great. I'm looking forward to these games coming up. And on screen, speaking of the Spartan Way, UNCGSpartans.com, you can find schedules, I assume, and news and all sorts of stuff on there.
Absolutely. Everything you wanted to know about the Spartans.
Good. And will you come back sometime?
Absolutely. And you need to come. You come for that Virginia game.
I will. I will come there. And they might put me in the middle.
I hope we don't have to, but maybe we will.
Yeah, that would be a disaster, wouldn't it? You're lovely. Thanks for coming. We will be right back after this.